And we are live. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi. Hi guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you're watching us. And we are back again this Saturday. Bear with me. I don't know. Spring is coming as of tomorrow. So the allergies and everything are starting up. So bear with me if I disappear for a bit. I have a bit of a cough. But anyway, we're back again this beautiful Saturday, last day of August. I hope you guys have had a good day or are starting to having a good day. And I'll just let my friends introduce themselves before I can introduce the topic and also introduce myself. Let's go to a friend in the UK, Betty.
Hello. Good afternoon. It's a good afternoon from us. Yeah. It's just coming to 1:30 in the afternoon. So hello everyone. My name is Betty. I'm a mom and a wife. A mom of two actually. I live here in the UK. But as I always say, I'm originally from Kenya, and I am an online business owner and a coach. Thank you.
Welcome, Betty. Good to see you again. It's good to my friend or my namesake down in South Australia.
Hi everyone, habari zenyu. Welcome so much to this another session. My name is Priscilla Ngasha, and I'm coming to you live from South Australia. And today, as you can see, I think already for us in South Australia, it's warming up. Our winter has disappeared. I'm not wearing a heavy sweater. I'm just here with a nice t-shirt, unlike my friend over there who's in Canberra, where it's a
Oh,
bit colder than South Australia. I'm a digital
yeah.
and I'm a business owner, and I'm a mother of two, and I'm a school teacher on some days. Welcome to this setup and this page where we all share what we do as digital business owners, and we also talk about our own businesses, and we also answer questions for people who are looking to start their own digital businesses so they can know more about what it is about and what they'll be getting when they start their own business. Welcome.
Thanks, Priscilla. Thanks. Yeah, you're right. For me, I'm still in a jacket because Canberra is still a bit cool. The wind here, you can
Yeah.
feel the roof. You can hear the roof just pa 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 because the wind is very so much. But anyway,
Mm.
my name is Shiro, or others call me Priscilla. But for the sake of not confusing each other, I go by the name of Shiro. I am a mom. I am a digital entrepreneur. I'm a mom of two girls, and I'm also a wife. And yeah, I like being here with these ladies because, we're digital entrepreneurs. We have our other jobs, but this is what we like doing. This is how we found each other. This is how we connected. We have so many similarities. We are all, for me, I say I'm a Kenyan by heart, but I'm an
Hmm.
Australian by choice. That is what I say. So um, we are connected in different ways. And the best thing about us is we all come from one country. That's one similarity. Another thing, we are mothers of two girls. I mean, two girls from the two of them. And also, we are mothers of girls. I'm a mother of three girls. So look at us. So many similarities among us. But anyway, to start off, today we're talking about advantages of having a digital online business. Last week we were here again, but last week we were answering a question. Are there digital businesses out there that we can all do? And we also answered that. We gave you ideas, we gave you what we do. So today we are talking about advantages of having a digital business. And I'll let Betty start. Betty, I know you've been a digital entrepreneur or a digital mompreneur longer than I and Priscilla.
Yeah.
So you can give us, your take and the advantages of having an online business.
Sure. I'm so excited today, by the way. So excited. And it's just one of the it's one of the things I'm going to talk about. But one of the advantages, and as I said, I am so happy today because it's Saturday here. I've always said I hate weekends and I hate bank holidays in the UK. Reason being, when it's weekends or bank holiday is like, I don't know how you guys call it in Australia, but it's like when you have like a holiday, a day off or whatever.
Public
But
holiday.
a public holiday, there you go. But I always say I hate those. I hate those. The only reason why I hate bank holidays, very, very abnormal for any human being to say they hate weekends and bank holiday. Yeah, because everybody is looking forward to Friday. can't wait for Friday. Oh my God, I can't believe it's Monday. When is gonna Friday be? But for me, I don't like those days because number one, when you are your own boss, or rather you're doing an online business, it means that you can make money anytime. Our business, especially here in the UK, when we get paid, or rather when the money is coming in, when the money lands in the banks in the UK, obviously if it's on the weekend, they're not going to process your money, right?
No,
So
no.
I'm in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, maybe my logistics company paid me last night. Now I have to wait until Monday, or I have to wait until this bank holiday or this Christmas goes. But I'm so excited today because today I got paid. Eh?
Oh, wow.
And it is not because it is the end of the month, but this is the second weekend that I have gotten paid. Normally, I have to wait for obviously, our system is so well done where you will know when they pay you because obviously you will
Yeah.
go. You all know, guys, we have our own personal logins to go into our
Yeah.
logistic company. I thought they paid me yesterday, but I was like, oh, whatever. This money, I'm not gonna see it until Monday. And I was thinking, oh, what a nice way to have on my birthday because it's my birthday on Monday. And
Oh,
I was
happy
thinking,
birthday.
oh, thank you. And then I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have some money. Then I've gone into my bank. Actually, my banks here in the UK, they don't keep secrets. Immediately I got that message saying I've been paid. I'm like, oh my God, who would employ you and pay you on a Saturday? Who? But when you
Nobody.
are your own boss, when you are your own boss, you can make things work. You can turn things around. And the reason why maybe I've gotten paid is because, so even though today is on a Saturday, I know our banks are still working. I think until 3 o'clock or something. But maybe they have fixed the systems where the systems are still, allowing our money. How bad is it that you can only get paid on a weekday by the by
Mm.
by the employers? But for us,
Oh,
you pay yourself anytime.
I get your
You pay your,
point.
you pay yourself anytime. Someone somewhere is signing contracts for somebody who is wanting to join their business. They're still making money right here, right now. But if
Yeah.
you're employed, and especially if you're contracted or you're
Mm,
temporary, you'd have to wait for Monday, or you'd have to
mm,
wait for the days that you go to work for you to make money. But for us, at the comfort of our homes, with our pajamas, if you're a mom, one of the, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If you're a mom, you're like us. Sometimes you just want to feel free. You're not wearing
Yeah.
anything tight, tight, tight. You're just at home, free. You complete your forms, watching your whatever you're watching, or drinking coffee like Priscilla here, and you still make your money because you
Mm.
are your own boss. So when you have an advantage of having when you have a business, an online business, you are at an advantage more than anybody else. Yeah. Imagine right now, I'm not in a worry of, oh my God, what if my employer forgets to pay me? Then I would have to call them. Then they might tell me, oh, the problem is your bank. Then I would have to call the bank, and then the bank waiting on phone with the bank in this country is madness. You can even wait for 20 minutes, still waiting for somebody to answer you, and you're
Yep.
you're, you're waiting to beg them. Oh no, oh yeah, please, oh, better your GK. Why? But when you are your own boss, it does not matter. You make your money whenever, wherever, at the comfort of your home. If you're traveling, if you decided today you want to wake up at 10 or 11 o'clock, happy days, you still get paid. But it also comes with commitment. And you know why these
Mm.
ladies have given me the first person to speak? It is because I started this business 5 years ago. I'm headed to 6 years. 5 years ago, there were times when I couldn't come and say, "Oh, I got paid today." But those times, I just didn't sit down and feel sorry for myself. I worked for this. So when you're putting your energy and all your effort and all your determination into something that you're trying to build your own empire, then you know that in the future, those seeds that you have been planting, you're gonna start harvesting them. And that is exactly what I am doing right now. So for me, it is the fact that I am living in my own terms. I am my own boss. Money is coming my way anytime. No problem. Let me just say it with all humility. But the truth is, sometimes when we go to work, you find yourself that you're doing so much work for so much, way too much for the money that they are paying you. But when you start working on your business, it will come to a place where it will start paying you. And sometimes you're like, oh my God, is it too much? Is it, wow, I really deserve this because I know I have worked so hard. But you can even decide, this is my company, I'm going to pay myself dividends today as a bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna pay myself
That's
1,000.
true.
Where did you hear a company paying you £1,000 for bonus? They will give you a shopping voucher of £30 and tell you go and buy something in Amazon. So
At
those are
Christmas,
some of the things. At
Christmas.
Christmas, then you're looking at that £30 and you're thinking, what am I gonna buy now? What am I gonna buy? But when you're your own boss, you can make those decisions. You can just say, hey, you know what? It's time to say thank you to myself. Let me take myself on holiday. Let me do all this, and still your business is coming with you. So for me, thank you God, because for me it is all about being my own boss and doing it my way.
Good, good. Oh, congratulations. I tell you,
Thank
let me
you.
tell you what you've said, it's a good point because even us guys here, there's no bank that is going to pay you on Saturday because,
Yeah.
or public holiday. So even you're told in your office, if you have anything to be paid, please give them this time
Wait.
because Monday is a public holiday. We cannot pay then. So that's a very good point. And having those surprise, actually your point brings in a way, it was making me think of surprise payments. Our
Yeah.
Yes.
jobs, they don't give you surprise payments. You're paid
Yeah.
every fortnight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
You're paid every fortnight, but with our business, you get those surprises there. You get you get a message or incoming payment alert, and you're very sure that is not from your job. Because, like for
Yes.
me, I haven't worked for the last 10 months because I've been
Mm.
on maternity leave. So, oh, you look at it and you're like, oh, my logistic company has paid me. And you feel so good. You feel so good. For me, I actually tell my husband, guess what? I got paid today. And he's like, you're not working. I'm like, no, I'm not working, but I worked for myself. So,
You
Betty,
did your.
that's true. There's nothing as good as getting those surprise paydays. Very amazing. And that's one big advantage of having it, because you're having, a side hustle that is giving you that extra revenue when you least
Yeah.
expect it.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
for Betty, yeah, and for Betty, it's come at the perfect time when she can go and spoil herself on her birthday. She can
Exactly.
even
Oh
tell the
yeah.
husband, "It's all right. I'll
Oh,
pay the bill on Monday."
absolutely. I'll treat myself.
Yes,
Take a break.
this
I'll
time I'll
treat
treat my.
myself.
Exactly,
And,
exactly. That's the fun of it. And let's go to
and
Priscilla.
that was
Thanks,
the
Betty, for sharing that.
and I was just saying, Betty, that was the same scenario with me on Friday. On Friday, I was there as teacher mode, wrangling 27 kids. And out here in this Maju life, these kids can't be told nothing. They always go, why? Why?
Uh-huh.
Why do you
Yeah.
want to do this or the other? We're lining up. Why are we lining up? Why do I have to line up? And then I was with my phone because we're going outside for a little bit of what we call a brain break because we've learned so much. We're going outside and I just see a Gmail and I'm like, hi, Gmail. And then I just look and I see remittance and I'm like, wonderful.
Oh.
Not eating angry with these kids asking me why we're lining up. Like, let's just go. You're just happy, you're just happy because you do your job, but you know what? You're getting a pay on a day that's not even your payday. You are not even expecting it. And then all of
No,
then you just see Jim Bob remittance. And you're like, it just changes, it uplifts your mood and it makes you feel
Oh
wow,
yeah. Absolutely.
really is working. Now, I think for me, the one, not the one thing, but I can comment and say an advantage of having a digital business is flexibility.
Oh,
And this flexibility it is not just about like the day-to-day flexibility. It can come even like Betty over here, the lady in the UK. Betty has talked about flexibility. She's been in this business for, she's mentioned, 5 years. And I have been in this business for it's almost coming up to 2 years, almost 2 years. Shiro, how long have you been doing your digital business?
I've just started my third year,
And
mm.
so
Shiro
I've
is
been doing it
starting
for
her
two and a
third year
bit.
for two and a
Yeah.
half and something years. This the beauty in it is when life happens, and life sometimes happens, honestly. Like nobody has to explain how life happens. You can actually take a breather when there's too many things that are piling on. A lot of us, you guys watching us, we have so much we're doing. We have our families back home in Africa. We have our own kids, whether they're here or they're back home. We
Yeah.
have spouses, some of us. You have your church affairs. Even you yourself, you're a person, and you have your job. So you have so many hats you're wearing. Honestly, those are 6 hats I've just mentioned. And then you have your digital business. Sometimes something has to give. For one thing or another, you have to maybe take a chill pill. And sometimes you will say, hey, let me first pause a little bit. I'm not going to open
Yeah.
shop today or tomorrow. Like, I can do one thing, but I can't do everything. I need to take a little bit of a break. This business has that flexibility that allows you to do that. The flexibility comes in so many ways. One, in that, and this is just a conversation I was having with someone just now, and this is why I was late, ladies. There was someone from the UK, and they really want to start this business, but they were really asking, when am I going to do the training? Is it going to happen on a Zoom meeting? And how are the hours going to work? Because I work, maybe can I come and do later the training? I was like, no, 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 no. It is so flexible in that the training is with you. You do the training at your own time, in your own hours, and when you're free. The training is not with me. It is yours. You have it on our website. You can access it on your laptop. You can access it on your phone. And we've been joking over here. We've been talking about some of our biggest people who are doing so well, who've pushed so much. They were working. There's someone who was working 5-7 jobs, and he used to do his
Yeah.
own training on the toilet. On
Yeah.
the toilet. Like, that was his break. You know, you go to you're sitting there, and you're just on your own because it is on your phone. That is how flexible it is. You do it at your own time and in your own pace. You could be in bed. Like me, I remember when I started that, I would have my little baby, I'm breastfeeding my kid, and on my phone I am like this, reading, learning, watching some of the learning videos. It's flexible. Some of us, we do it as we cook. Honestly, there are times I will come
Yeah.
home and I will put the laptop next to the stove somewhere at a safe distance, obviously, and I will be cooking dinner and doing some business related activities. That is how flexible it is. You pick and choose your hours. You can decide for 1 week or 2 weeks, you have gone a little bit, or you need to go on holiday, or maybe you're even in a hospital. Nobody knows. But
Yeah.
everything is accessible to you, because that's the beauty of technology, in that we don't have to be in the same room. She's in Canberra, she's in Canberra, she's in UK, and I am all the way in South Australia. I know, I'm trying to and I'm in South Australia, but here we all are. Well, liaising with each other, we send documents to each other, we talk to each other, and we there's that flexibility. So that is one big advantage. And who does not want that? Because if there's one thing that really constrains people, it is time. Time is, it waits for no man, but it seems to never be available when you need it. So this time we are telling you, you don't have to work on the clock. Your
Yeah.
business doesn't run on the clock. You can run it at your own time, in your own pace. You can come home and do 1 hour and clock off and do your own things after that. And then with this flexibility, allow me to mention, it comes with automation. When you're watching that webinar, we always tell people, watch the webinar first so you can get your learning content. When you're watching that webinar, they talk about tools that we provide, digital tools. We provide sales funnels that talk to your clients for you. So you're not there talking to everyone. As soon as everyone has registered, they're getting learning content at their own time. They can decide to start at their own time. So you are not a part of how they make their decisions. They can make their decisions. Your job as a mentor is to guide them. Also, we provide other tools. We show you how to systemize things, how to schedule, so that the business is flowing. Even like when I was at work on Friday, the business is flowing. People who want to know more, they still learn more. at their own time. They see my website, automations happen, and then I reach out to them if they've got questions and comments. Who does not want that kind of flexibility, especially if they're working really long hours at their own job and they need to find time for family, spouses, all these other hats that we wear, church activities, whoever we are, we need all that at the time. You need something you can set up and run, and then all you're doing is checking in, checking in, checking in. So thanks, for this wonderful topic. It's a really good question. What are the advantages of a digital business? So if you're sitting on our pages, you're watching us from Betty or from Shiro or from myself, reach out, because this is a fantastic platform where you're going to surprise yourself and make friends like these ladies. I didn't know them before 2 years. I did not know anyone, but honestly, in my first week of starting, this lady over there, Shiro, had come in and said, oh my God, you've got a name like me. And then we quickly learned that we had so many things in common. My best friend in primary was her best friend in high school, and we just solidified everything, and we moved on with life. Thank you, Shiro, for this wonderful topic.
No, that's all right. And it's right the way you've said, like, we get the training, because a lot of people are afraid of starting something and they don't know where to start, but they really want to start it. But the best thing about us, we have the training. But the training, as Priscilla has said, you do it at your own convenience. But also, it depends on how fast or how much do you want that change in your life. Because if you really want that change, trust me, you will be staying up late. You will be doing whatever you can to be doing that training.
Yeah.
Be watching the weekly masterminds that we have that, teach you new skills. But like for me, as Priscilla said, she's breastfeeding her baby and she's like this on the phone. For me, I've even downloaded the training too on my phone. So what happens is that when I'm going on walks, I have my earphones. So I'm just listening. When I'm, pushing the baby to sleep. There's nothing I don't need to engage the baby. I just need to push the stroller and listen to them. So that's the best thing about an advantage of that. And as you said, having that automated system is the best, because nobody wants to be there all the time. What has happened? You also need a break in this life. And as you mentioned, Franco is never afraid to say that he used to do his training on the toilet. Whenever he's on he's in the toilet, he will be scrolling down on his business and doing the training. I also have one of our friends who is in our business, who's joined us, a lady in Sydney. And that lady, when she's on her lunch break, she's always doing whatever she needs to do. She'll write to me, Shiro, can you check this out? Can you see if this is okay? On her lunch break, she'll do that. But that's how much people want the change. Because our 9 to 5s, sometimes you get burnout. And as you said, Betty, you said, which company will pay us for all sometimes you say, oh, I'll start work at this time so that I've done a bit of work before people come in. But you're still going to get that same salary. Nobody's going to look like you started work at 7:30 when you're supposed to start work at 8:30. And especially for companies where you don't have flex time. Companies that have flex time means that if you start work at 7:30 and you're supposed to start at 8, pen, you're supposed to, they give you that 1 hour. They compensate you for that 1 hour, and they say that 1 hour you give to the company, you can take it off at a later day. So, but most of the companies don't have flexi hours. So you're still going to get paid the same amount of money that you get at the end of the month, even if you worked 2 or 3 hours more than you usually work. But a digital business, whether you worked for 2 hours, you woke up at 10, worked for 1 hour, you will still give paid whatever amount of money you're supposed to be paid. So thanks, Priscilla. And you're right. I mean, the training is a game changer, and the system is such a game changer. And another, for me, a good advantage, and I think one of the best advantage of having an online business is that it gives you the flexibility to spend more time with your family. Because if you, when you're at work, sometimes, I don't know if you guys have that, Priscilla, I don't know if you feel that, sometimes you feel guilty when you take leave or sick leave because your child is sick. you feel like you're doing your company a disservice.
Yes,
Or
Yeah.
yes, yes.
those of us, whenever their kids are in childcare and they keep calling you, your child is sick. Because here, childcare, when your child is sneezing or they see a runny nose, they won't keep that child. They
Just
call
last week,
you.
man.
Yes, you had the same. You went to work and they called you, hey, come for you. Even you hadn't even spent half of the day at work.
Yeah.
They had already called you. So for you being there for your family, and especially those of us who have young children, it is very important when you have a business for yourself, a business that even runs for itself, because you don't feel guilty, or you don't have to be away from when your children are sick. You can always
Mm.
watch over them, you can always take care of them, and you can book yourself holidays whenever you want, not worrying that, oh, I don't have enough leave. Like 2 years ago, when I had this little one here and I went back to work, the way I had filled in my maternity leave, I took maternity leave plus all my recreational leave. So when I went back to work, and the December holidays, how you're supposed to take those days that you're forced to take, I didn't have leave. So it is where you take unpaid leave, or you take paid leave but you have to pay the company. But then
God.
if you're working for yourself, you don't feel bad. You don't feel bad about it, because you have the leave that's anytime you want. Like for now, I've been on at home for 10 months. I wake up whenever I want, I sleep whenever I want, because
Yeah.
I don't have anyone to answer to. But those moments are being spent with these little ones, that sometimes, funny thing, I hope he doesn't hear me. Sometimes she doesn't even want to spend time with the dad. She just wants to be with me, because she's with me 24/7. She's with me 24/7 all the time. But those are the memories that we make. And
Mm.
you make good memories. You've been there for them. You teach them,
Yeah.
because you don't want another person to teach them what you should be teaching them. And then you get to know each other better, because if you're at work all the time and your kids are being taken care of by another person, sometimes you actually become strangers. You
Mm.
become strangers because you don't know each other. You don't know your child, they don't know you. So most of the time, and that is why you find some kids will come home and say, oh, Miss So and so said that we should do this way. You're the mother and you feel so bad because their teacher said that this is how it should be done. But because you want
Yeah.
it done like this, they'll talk back to you and say, no, Miss So and so or teacher so and so said it that it should be done. But because you're strangers. But having an
Yeah.
online business, because you're working, you're making yourself a schedule around your loved ones, around your family, around your little ones, around your children, then it helps you have those memories, have that time with them, and then you get
Mm.
to know each other well. So that is I think one of the biggest advantage of having a digital business. And I bet there's many more that we can. Betty, I think you might have one more or two
Oh
more.
no, actually, what I just wanted to touch a little bit more about flexibility, because I know, unfortunately,
Mm.
some people already know that they're in a situation that needs to change
Yeah.
urgently. Yeah. This is someone who is saying, oh my God, I'm always drowning in debt. I'm always in work. I never spend time with my family. Those very, very, those pressing issues, people know that. And now we are in digital era. You're always with there is nobody who can come here apart from people who don't know about digital and Facebook and social media. There's nobody
Yeah.
who could come here and tell me that I don't spend at least 30 minutes of their time on phone. It doesn't have to be a continuous 30 minutes. It could be you checked 20 seconds there, 2 minutes here, 5 minutes there. By the time you add that time together, you'll be surprised by how much time you spend on your phone per day. Yeah. And Priscilla was talking about our training. And unfortunately, I've had people coming into our business and they're saying, oh, I'm not working on my business because I don't have time. Why do you not have time? Oh, I'm doing this course. I'm in work always, or because of my children and stuff like that. And you know what? I understand that, sometimes these things can get on the way. But here is the thing. Most
Mm.
of the people that I speak with, I hear them saying, oh, I looked at my Facebook last night until I fell asleep. Because most
I know.
people, we look at their phone before they sleep, and the first thing they wake up, before
Mm,
anything else, they look at their phone. Okay. That time you're looking at your phone. What, ask yourself, am I adding any value into my life when I'm looking at this phone? Or am I making somebody else rich? Because now we know that if you create content that has engagement on Facebook, Facebook is paying you, right?
Yeah.
So because for me it's all about priorities. Yeah, for me it's all about priorities. If your priority is to change your life right now, what would you really be doing on your phone, looking at the latest gossip? I don't know, the president said this. I don't know Trump what. I don't know who what did what. How about you take that minute? And our training is very much simplified. It can be done by anybody, from school dropouts to youngsters to great grandmothers to anybody who has never been in business before or anybody who has never been in digital world before. Even that time you're trying to make yourself sleep. How about you take 15 minutes? And believe me, 15 minutes you would have learned something. You start in the very simplified one that we do of creating
Yeah.
our Facebook page, which takes less than 5 minutes. Yeah. Or at least say, I'll have a look and then I'll sit down tomorrow and do it practically. What are you doing about your situation? Yes, I hear you. I have this situation. I'm in this situation. I really want to pay this. I really want to take care of my family back home. And like for us, we always have people, to take care of back home. But what are we doing about it? So for me, when we talk about flexibility, it always takes me back to how willing are you? Yeah, you who is watching us out there, you who has been following us, or you who is a fence sitter, what are you doing about your situation? Because for me, if the situation has not pushed you into where you're having sleepless nights, or even every time you think about that problem, you can't even relax, then you need to go back and dream again. Yeah, you need to go back and dream again, because then up until this point, whatever it is that you're complaining about, you still have not made it your big why. Because if it is your big why, you would do anything and everything or whatever it takes for you to make it work. So I think I just had to touch base on everybody is always on their phone. So for me, it always goes back to the question: when you're on your phone, what are you doing? Are you looking at things that are gonna help you? Are you looking at things that are gonna make you a better person? Are you looking at the latest gossip? Are you looking at the dating app nowadays? Even Facebook, you guys, I told you Facebook has a dating app. It is there. I saw it with my eyes. Is that what you're doing? What are you doing? So for me, go back to, yes, I really, really want to change, yes, but how bad do I want it? The 5 seconds that I have free time, what can I do with it? Because your business and your online business is all about working it around your other things, working it around your other things. Priorities, priorities. Yes, I am employed. Okay. From 9 to 5, I have to give that time to my boss. But when I'm on break time, maybe I could answer a question. Someone is asking me about the business. Maybe I could check out our logistics company. Maybe I could check out our training. Oh my God, I am now cooking. Instead of just cooking and sitting here waiting for the onions to cook for 5 minutes, let me check out our mastermind. I'm a beginner. Let me check our new beginners mastermind. Oh, let me actually reach out to my accountability partner and see what are we doing. For us, we always catch up in the course of actually every day. Hey guys, are we going live? What are we talking about? Hey guys, I have this question. Someone is reaching out to me. They ask me, what are you doing with your 2 minutes? 1 minute here and there, 3 seconds here and there. I'm not saying kill yourself with your business and kill yourself with thinking, how am I gonna get out of this situation? But if you do not work on wanting to come out of that situation is gonna finish you. So I think that's all I can say. Please use your time properly or efficiently.
Use your time wisely
Exactly.
and stop saying that people are making now so and so is making money online. You can also do it.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
difference
Yeah.
between you and that person? You can also do
Yeah.
it. You just need to learn how, and you have to be willing to learn.
Yeah. And for me, I always say, we always say this because it is time flexibility. You can be doing one day I'm doing my business for just 30 minutes in a day, or even 10 minutes. The next minute I could be doing it for 2 3 hours, depending on what I'm doing. But here is the thing: if I could stay in my business for 1 2 minutes, and it is giving me more money than it gave me yesterday when I spent 30 seconds, of course I'm gonna give it more time tomorrow. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, so the more time I give it, the more time is then we were talking about overtime here. The companies that give you overtime, you're thinking, oh, instead of just chilling and doing nothing, why can I just go and do that 2 hours overtime? And it is the same with your business. Add make time for it, take care of it. Then it will come in 5 years' time, 6 months' time. We all have different journeys. 5 years' time, like myself, 6 years' time, 7 months, 3 months, it all depends on your journey. It's gonna start now giving your time back.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. I think as a parting shot, maybe I'd like to talk about how, because you're running your business online, there is you're not limited geographically. So
Uh-huh.
my shop is not set outside here in South Australia, that it's only the people who live near me who are going to see it. No, no, no. Because we provide all the marketing tools, and you've got your mentor and your coach, your business is global. It is anywhere you want to take it. You can run your business and do your digital marketing business. You can send it all the way to the UK. You can send it to the US, Alaska,
Uh-huh.
Japan. You the only limitation is yourself.
Anywhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
You can take it anywhere. So you could be working your humble job, doing your humble affairs, but you are global, and you're reaching global people and helping them transform themselves and yourself. And talk about the scalability of a digital business. There is no other advantage like that one. The fact that this world has 8 billion people. I don't know. I don't know how many people like worldwide are sitting on social media. I don't have that fact.
No.
But we have 8 billion people. I am pretty sure there's more than just 1 billion. I'm sure there's more than a billion on social
Oh
media.
yeah.
That's
That
Absolutely.
true.
means your business is not just reaching 200
Mm.
or 500. You could reach thousands a day. Thousands a day. So it really helps you to scale that much faster. So whatever you're saying is not meeting 100 people in a day. Your business is encountering in the thousands every day, thousands every day.
Mm.
So chances of success, your chances of growing are as limited as you will want to limit it.
Mm.
You could decide to that your business is going to reach 20,000 a day. Who does not say that you will not be firing your boss in under a year if that is what you
Mm.
decide to?
I've
No,
just
no.
checked online, and
Mm,
as of July 2024,
yeah.
5.17 billion people use social media, which is around 63.7% of the world's population. This number is
Look at
growing
that.
at a rate of 5.8% per year.
Look
Now
at that.
5.17.
and then you want to sit there and say you don't want to start a digital business as a side
Yeah.
hustle, and we're here telling you it's scalable. Your geographical, listen to those numbers. I've even forgotten them, but I know there were more than 1 billion.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
5.17. Yeah.
there, there is
5.17.
someone looking for what you have to offer. Your job is to position
Imagine.
yourself in their way, and you will mentor and train them, and then you will sit back and get the rewards, and you will sit back and that's so awesome, Betty. I have no word for what
Yeah.
you say.
So 60 over over half over half of
Half the
the world
world.
population,
World's
they're
population
all on
is
social
social
media.
media. Is on social media. So
Yeah.
our
Imagine
listeners,
that.
please hear that. Yeah, if
Yeah.
nothing else. Thank you.
That's true. Thanks, Priscilla. That's true. I mean, look at us. We are all in different places, but we are running our businesses in these all different places. And we've met
Mm.
other people from other countries. We've made friends. We've become, we help one another. We have all these conventions where we meet and learn from each other. So anywhere, you want to do your business is where you can do it. Now, for me as a parting shot is what I can say is there is so many advantages that we could spend the whole night or the whole day telling you about them. But the few that we have spoken about, the big question you need to ask yourself, do I need any change in my life? How fast or when do I need to make it? And do I really want to do this? You have to be able to want it, because we can't force you to want it. You have to really want it to be able to do it. But you also have to believe in yourself. And what I say a lot, believe that you actually deserve better of what this world can offer you. You deserve
Oh,
better and more what this world can offer you. So if you really want that change, then do what you need to do to bring that change into your life. But as we usually say, our business is not a quick get rich business. I don't know if I've used the same. Sometimes it's so
get
confusing
rich
which
quick.
one comes first.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
rich quick.
exactly. Because get rich quick. Yes. You need to put in the time. You need to put in the effort. You need to be there for your business. Just the same way we wake up bright and early to turn up for our work, you need to be there for your business. So ask yourself, how much do you want that change? And then work for it. And trust me, it is amazing. When you see us smiling, it is, it is the good that we found. It is a good thing that we found, and that we get the time reprieve, or we can, choose whatever we want to do, whatever hours we can. And that is why it gives you more happiness, because you're not stressed, you're not being pushed, you're not answering to anyone. So that is all I can tell you. And Betty, do you have a parting shot?
It's just for me, I've always said faith over fear. I mean, there is nothing wrong with. I know we could say all these things about online businesses and being online, and unfortunately, people have gone through things of experiencing having bad experiences online, yeah, fraud and scams and all those things. But I always
Yeah,
say,
true.
if you want change, you've got to dive in. You've got. I always say this, and I always take people back to employment. Yeah, we always say, oh, I know if I work from 9 to 5 for a whole month, they're gonna pay me. No, they might decide to wake up and say, the company has gone bust. We can't afford to pay you. It's going to be a long way of battleship between you and that company. Yeah. But when you start
Yeah.
working on yourself and working on your business, you will eventually get there. So for me, it's always faith over fear. There are so many, and I always say, if you had a bad experience, doesn't mean that you came out of that place with a bad experience. You came out of that place with a lesson.
Oh yeah,
So
true.
moving forward now, try and implement the good things that you got from there and bring them into this new thing. Don't allow your bad past dictate your future, because once you do that, then it means
That's
that
true.
all the things that you're dreaming about, they will never come true.
That's true. Thanks for that. Priscilla, any last parting shot? I know you said your parting shot, but I bet you have one too.
Let me
No, I'm saying
unmute
I
myself.
bet, I mean, the last time you said you had, that's your parting shot, but you might have a last parting shot as we finish up.
Yes, yes, yes. I was gonna say that welcome everyone. Honestly, I think the one thing that I can say, and I'm sure these ladies will agree with me, is not only the personal growth we get,
Mm.
but also that it's I it's literally not cheesy. It sounds cheesy, but it's not cheesy.
Yeah.
But the fact that you get to help someone else to thrive
Yeah.
abroad and to
Oh,
just escape that key feeling, that feeling of you're not home where you are 100%, but you
mm,
can gain a community and you can gain that freedom, a bit of relief to know you don't have to be doing what you're doing forevermore. You can find a way to just earn and have more than just to pay the bills. That feeling is wonderful. So welcome one and all who are looking to start a digital business.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
ladies, for all you guys who've been watching us. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've gotten something. And as Priscilla said, you've been watching us from either of our pages. If you believe that you are coachable, you're ready for that change, connect with us. We are always ready to help other people start their online businesses. It is one thing that brings us so much joy because we know we have something that is ours. It is just yours and yours alone. So thanks for watching us. Thanks for listening to us, for all your comments. Thanks for all the love. And we will see you next time when you're back with a new topic. Have yourself a blessed day. Have a blessed evening, a blessed afternoon. And for us tomorrow, we're celebrating Father's Day. So to all the fathers out there, those who play a father role to anyone, happy Father's Day and happy first day of spring. Have a nice evening.
See ya.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.